Is everybody here, Frank?
That's gonna be very good.
My parents have rewatched the film.
Oh,
same.
Yes! Shrewsbury scores! Powers lined up on the left side. Hits the pitch to Johnson. He gets outside. He's in! Mario Johnson! Two-point conversion! The Warriors are up! Unbelievable! 22 points! 16 seconds!
All right, welcome to Coach's Corner, a
Now say it
very,
again.
very, very special Coach's Corner. The Division I Girls State Hockey Championship team, half of them anyways. The rest of them were out trying for hockey. And of course, the coaches, Frank, congratulations. Tremendous team, tremendous effort.
It was, I'm still on a high. It was great.
We are too. And what's it been, 2 weeks? 2 weeks,
Over
right?
2 weeks,
Over
2 weeks
2 weeks.
yesterday, Sunday.
Girls, how's it feel?
Good, very good.
What was better? Beating Notre Dame or beating St. Mary's?
I think the harder game was NDA Hingham, but it felt better to beat St. Mary's.
Because you'd never beaten them, right? And you'd beaten Notre Dame before?
Yeah, definitely.
Frank, without a doubt, and you guys can chip in too.
Thank you.
Outstanding, well, not you. I didn't say you, I said those two. Defense and goaltending, no offense to the offense, but that's where it started, I think.
Absolutely. Like I've said, all year to these girls, I said, from our goalie and our forward defenseman as a unit, we're one of the best in the state. And I kept saying that all season long with Joe Jubik. It was awesome. But after we won, I said, we can say we are the best unit in the state. There's
Absolutely.
no question about it. Our forwards obviously did what they had to do, but it all starts in net with Rissa and the four defensemen that played tremendous.
What was it like, somebody told me, what was it like in the locker room? I mean, what locker room were you in? Is it a separate one, or is it one
We
of
actually
the-
used the visitors' locker room that the NHL guys use, so that's what we
How
were.
cool was it?
So that's
It
what
was
we-
hot. It was
hot.
very hot.
Warm in there.
Wow.
It's like the
That's-
hottest rink ever.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh my god.
That's what everyone told us that it played
Was
there.
the
They
ice
said be
affected
prepared to
by
play in
that?
the warmest rink.
No.
ever.
I think it was.
Really?
No,
It's not really. No,
That-
the ice
no,
was
it's
good,
'cause
but
they
it was
cool it
just
on
on
the
the ice. It was
Yeah,
so
on the
hot.
ice you're so hot, but in the locker room.
Frank,
So
I
it
got
was
a
hot
question.
on
I got
the
a,
ice?
I got a question.
Yeah.
Frank, so it looked like you guys went into each game with a game plan to play each game. Actually, I talked to Pam between one of the games and during one of the periods. I think it was after the first period when we played when you guys played in Framingham,
Against Notre Dame.
and they got a 2-0 lead. I think it was 2-0.
It was.
And Pam came by and said, she goes, they do this every time. They get a goal lead, and then they fall flat on their face. They go, we're going to beat them. You watch. And it happened,
Yeah.
just like you said. How many times did you have to change, and how many times did you guys have to go to the Pineapple?
Well, Taylor was the only one allowed to touch the pineapple during the game. And actually, we have one more use for it at our banquet, and after that, it might have to throw it away. It's been frozen and thawed so many times, but we did have it. We had a great game plan. I think against every team we played in the playoffs. We've watched a lot of film. Joe and I watched a ton of film, and we passed it on to the girls. They watched film, and we just had game plans, I think, for every step of the way. I mean, winning 5 games in playoffs is hard. And we had some luck, obviously, in this.
And especially against teams that recruit.
Exactly.
I mean, I looked at that Notre Dame, and people don't know this, but I looked at that Notre Dame of Hingham roster. There was 2 girls from Hingham. And then you said St. Mary's has one
St. Mary's
person
of
from
Lynn has
Lynn.
one girl from Lynn, yeah.
They're out recruiting.
How many
So-
times did you say, John, during our broadcast that, not only did the girls outskate their opponent, you guys were incredible skating, but the passing was amazing. It was just, as soon as somebody got the puck, they knew exactly where it was going most of the time. Which Yasmin was phenomenal during it. I mean, just Yasmin. So I mean, it was a lot of fun to watch as a fan. It really
And
was.
Maddie's goal, I almost passed out. It was the, like we talked about in there, it was like the icing on the cake. I mean,
That was a huge,
It was.
I mean, Yazzy's goal to take the lead,
Yep.
and then, Taylor started, she had the first goal, and then, we went 1-1, and Yazzie scored on that power play. And then Maddie made this move, and we were just all watching, and I was like, she's gonna go out, and she went all the way. I mean, it was unbelievable. And then Paige Umeli finishes it off. The nail in the coffin. So it was over after that, obviously, but, we were well conditioned. We worked hard all season. This girls skated
Yep.
extremely hard. There was times I wasn't their favorite person. But on the bus ride home from the Garden, I went in the back and said, "Are you glad I, made you guys work
It
so
showed,
hard?"
though,
And
Frank,
they
it
said,
did show.
absolutely, it did. It showed in the third period, they were gassed and we won.
The very first game we did, I don't remember even who we played.
Andover. We did the
when we
Andover
tied,
game.
1-1.
No, 0-0.
0-0. I remember, I don't know if I said it on the air, if I said it to the guys afterwards. This is by far the best skating girls team I have ever seen at Shrewsbury High. And we've been, we come, maybe not every game, but we've done quite a few games.
You've seen all the years.
Unbelievable skating. And it makes a difference. It does.
Absolutely.
What got me was the depth.
Yeah,
You
we-
went 1 to 24, how many people?
We skated 3 lines.
Other
which
teams did not
A lot of
have
teams
that.
don't.
No.
We didn't get away
You
from
could
that
tell.
plan
You
the
got
whole,
tired.
in the state championship game. There was
It
3
made a
lines.
difference.
Absolutely.
Definitely
You can see
made a
they
difference.
skated 2 lines, maybe throw a third line out once in a
Yeah,
while. We
yeah.
skated our 3 lines.
Consistently.
The whole game.
Yeah.
Notre Dame of Hingham was absolutely gassed in that last 5 minutes. Now, the score gave them a little
Right.
adrenaline, but they were gassed.
Yes.
They couldn't stay with us. It's a tribute to you guys, in the hard work you put in.
Did you guys see the game that we broadcast? Did you happen to
Have you
see
seen
that?
it yet?
Yeah.
Okay, did you
Yeah.
s- Did you see the part near the end of the third period where Mr. Master was going, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God"? Did you see that? You see that part?
And Mr. Orfley said, I'm gonna throw you over the
I
rail.
threatened to. We're only 9 floors up.
But the girl, I mean, they came out, you could tell a little nervous. Everyone's going to be nervous in that situation. But after the first 5 minutes, they just bought in. I said, there's 2 nets, 2
And-
blue lines, a red line, play
And that
hockey.
one there kept us in it in those first 5
Absolutely.
minutes.
And like I said earlier, I went to Rissa, I told her before the game, I said, you need to be our best player today.
That was scary.
And she looked at me right in the eye, but I just focused in on her. I said, and we got this,
Can you repeat that again in the microphone?
I missed
No,
it.
it was scary. A little bit, but I was excited.
It was very scary, right? I
Can I
know.
ask you a question? I saw the 2 games, the last 2 games, which were phenomenal, that when you won battles in the corners or up the boards, that's when you took control of games. When you didn't take control of the corners or the boards, that's when they skated a little bit better. And they got their more opportunities. Did you guys focus on that?
Well, we preach it all year long.
Preach
Like I
it?
said, just win puck battles. We need to win puck battles, and that last game, I thought in the second and third period, we won almost every battle. And
You
Dominated.
won all the
It's
battles.
dominating.
we just want, even their coach, which I'm very friendly with, Frank Pagliuca from St. Mary's, he said you guys wanted it more, you outplayed us, you outworked us, you deserved it. You just can't go and be in the number 1 ranked team and think you're
Yep.
gonna walk away with it.
Yep.
So we didn't have that. We were 3rd ranked, so I thought we were still, didn't get enough love. I thought everyone was
I
just
didn't
looking at
think
them
you got
being
enough
25-1, and it wasn't like they were playing a lower seed, it was a 3rd ranked seed. So we ended up being the 1st seed, the 2nd seed, and the 6th seed in the state to win it, so it wasn't an easy journey, but.
How was the ride home? Come on, somebody tell me. Come on, somebody. Maddie, go ahead.
Someone had
Oh,
the
go ahead.
Microphone, hold the microphone.
Someone had the speaker and they put on the music as loud as we could, and then we were like, "Sorry, coach, don't listen to this." Someone put on a song. We were just screaming at the top of our lungs, like so loud. Everyone was standing up. It was so fun.
Did you get an escort?
Yes.
Yeah.
To the Garden, and when we came back, Westboro Police, we have Westboro girls on the team. They were with Shrewsbury Police, so they picked us up on Route 9. And it was almost 12 o'clock
Yeah,
at
I was
night.
gonna say, yeah.
Did they have the sirens?
Yeah, they had sirens and everything.
That's great.
It was great.
That's great.
It was great. Going out that way and coming back home, obviously, winning was even better, so it was great.
I always say the state tournaments, just to get to play in them is an honor. And to get as far as you did and beat the 2 teams that you did, it's amazing. Okay, we have a co-op, Westboro and Wachusett, but
No fitness.
You don't go out and grab kids and say, hey, come play Shrewsbury. I mean, you know, it's fabulous.
Yeah, it
It's
was great.
fabulous.
It was great. So, I mean, you want to have the girls go on,
Yes.
introduce themselves?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Start with Paige.
Everybody knows Paige.
Smiley.
Name-
Go with the answers.
Name
Everybody
and nu-
knows
Name and
Paige.
number, girl.
I'm Paige, number 9.
Your last name too.
Oh, Paige Umili. I'm Yasmin Mackenzie. People call me Yazzie, though. I'm number 11.
I'm Sophia Gardula. I'm number 18.
I'm Marissa Montoya. I'm number 1.
I'm Mia Ryder. I'm number
Marissa
7.
Montoya.
Yeah.
Did you just?
She's behind the curtain.
Sorry. Little jump scare.
She had better things to do.
Oh, no way. I wanted to be here. You know, I ran.
I'm Joe Jubert, the assistant coach.
I'm Bridget McLaughlin, number 14. I'm Natalie McCausland. I'm number 5.
I'm Lauren Albertson. I'm number 12.
I'm Kitty Ivana. I'm number 10. I'm also a captain.
Big time.
Big time. Big time, Bob. Big time. I don't think I need it.
No, you don't need it.
I'm Maddie Merva, captain number 6.
I'm Taylor Ryder, captain number 2.
I'm Rachel Bunsick, captain number 17.
And the amazing thing to me is you have 4 seniors
Yes.
and everybody else is back.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
There's
I
some
mean,
promising freshmen that coming in too, so.
Oh, that's good. I'm really
be
looking
fun.
forward to it.
Yeah.
The one good thing is you now have a bullseye on your back.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Everybody in
that's
the
for
state's
sure.
gonna be gunning for you guys.
Well, you know, we've had that for a long time, believe it or
Yeah.
not. You know, we never made it to the Garden, but we've had a lot of, we've made the playoffs. This is my 15th year coach. We made the playoffs every year, which is pretty cool.
All right, Maddie, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Okay.
You got the only coach in Shrewsbury High School history for the girls. He's got over 200 wins. Tell us what kind of guy he is.
Frank is
Be
quite the
honest.
guy. he cares so much about this team, and one specific memory that comes to mind is on game day. I woke up a little early because I was nervous, and I texted with Frank, and I was like, I'm up. And he was like, well, I've been up since 5 watching film. It shows you how dedicated he is. And he'll be watching film up until the last minute before the game. And he just cares so much about us and, like, really knows how good we are. And he said it to us all season, like, you guys, I wouldn't be saying this to you if I didn't think that you could do it. And he just always believed in us and knew that we could do it. So.
Outstanding.
That's awesome.
Hard work pays
Any
off.
of the other seniors, you can talk and say whatever you want because you're going off to college. I won't ask the underclassmen.
Yeah, Frank was awesome, very supportive, and like always believed in us. And I do now love the work days. I hated them at first, but they really helped us push through the last period in the finals. So yeah.
Yeah, I think just he put a lot of emphasis on togetherness and working as a team and how everyone had a really important role in our season. And I think that just really helped us connect and push us to be able to win because we really were playing for each other and not just as a collection, which I feel like in the past years we all had really great players, but we weren't really together. But I feel like everyone this year is really close and we're all good friends this
It
year.
showed.
It did.
It definitely showed.
Definitely very
Big
driven, passionate, very much shares his passion for hockey with us and drives us to be the best we can. I think definitely my favorite memory was after one of our work days. On a particular day, it was pretty rough, and then I remember someone telling me, like, do you think you watched Miracle before this? Very much. I was dead afterwards. There was a speech. It was definitely a practice.
I watched it a bunch of times. No, but you know something, like I said, we worked hard, and, you know, it's probably the hardest working team I've had since beginning. And I worked them hard in practice like that, and it was for a goal, and we've reached it, you know. I know I keep going back, there's a banner hanging at North Star, and it has all our league championships, and it has an area for, Jay had made the banner, and it has an area for the state championships, and it's been empty for a long time.
Yeah.
So my thing was, let's put it up there. When you guys come back with your kids someday, you can turn around and look up at us and I was on that team, and, you know, I just drove that home to him, and I knew we had the talent to do it, so. Everyone
Well,
just bought in and worked.
If you
really
guys
hard.
thought you were Shrewsbury Darlings before this show, you know, after people see this tonight, they're definitely, you guys are gonna be the Shrewsbury Darlings throughout the summer. Great job. We're all proud of you guys.
And
Very.
the student body finally showed up.
Yeah, really? He was calling them out. I don't know if you heard him.
They needed to be
Called
called
them
out. They needed to be called out.
When I went to that first playoff game.
Oh, the playoff game, yeah.
There was 2 kids. I mean, what are they doing? We're the number 3 team in the state. Oh my God!
They did show up though at the Notre
They
Dame
did.
Hingham game and then at the Garden. We had a great
That was crazy.
Yeah, they turned around and were going like this to me.
We're here, we're here.
They were.
Hey, let me tell you something about you under seniors, the juniors, underclassmen, excuse me, under seniors. You're gonna have to replace a lot of talent.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to see who's gonna step up and take over what they did. Really
It's
looking
true.
forward to it.
It's true.
So,
Seniors lead.
They do.
They do.
yep.
They absolutely do. They don't think
In
they
any
can
sport.
when they first get the job, but, and you captains, you future captains, it's not easy. It isn't. We know that. It isn't. And you guys, I'm sure, felt the same way. It can be an overwhelming feeling at first, but,
But
you
in
know
the
what?
end, you get to talk about the
That's right.
coach.
That's
Which is
right.
great.
No, but
You could have said something bad, too.
I've had senior leadership in the past, but, not because of this year, but I've said it all year. I mean,
You did.
To
You
the
said it in the
underclassmen, I
first
said,
show.
look what these girls do. I mean, they all have a role. They all played it well, and they just worked hard. They never complained. They might have complained behind my back, but never, they did. And they led by example. I said in practice, you guys gotta keep working and
You're
working.
talking to me about it.
The
A little
girls-
Frank doll that you used to poke.
Oh, Joe got a story. He can tell you.
The
Joe,
miracle.
What story?
when they came to you and said,
Oh, yeah. So Taylor and a couple other girls came up before practice and said, Coach, what about workday? We're thinking that we really don't want to have workday. You talk to Frank and see if we don't have to have workday today. And
Okay, you gotta tell me, what's workday?
Workday is 1 day a week, we skate real hard. So say you have practice on Monday,
You just get
Monday's
conditioning.
skating,
Doing
right,
the
conditioning.
circles, sprints.
Anything you can imagine.
That's the hardest I've ever worked a team. And it was all year long, and it showed.
Yeah, but it was worth it.
Yeah.
It's just
So you can see it.
In my,
You guys outskated everybody. You really did. I mean,
and from what I saw too, going 1, 2, 3, even though sometimes you did 1, 2, 1, 2, I get it. In certain games, you gotta do that. But the fact that we were able to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and the other teams were going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and they're going, they can't stay with you. Makes a huge difference, huge.
Yeah, I've been coaching 5 years, and we were on the other end the last 5 years because we'd have 2 good lines, and we'd have a line that would have to do the same thing. So this year, having 3 lines made a difference in the third period. I mean, we wore teams out.
I think that's what the difference is between contenders and champs. I do. It's.
And like I said, we lean on our defensemen, our goalie and our defensemen, so.
Didn't the third line score a bunch of goals in the playoffs too?
Yeah.
NDA Hingham game.
Yeah, they had 2 out of the 4.
Yeah.
Everyone scored. Blair Fay, who's not here, but she scored the winning goal against Pope Francis. So, I mean, everyone contributed. Our defensemen scored, our forward scored. I mean, it was just that was a real team effort.
Phenomenal.
It really was.
It really was a phenomenal.
Everyone pitched in. It wasn't just we were relying on one person, it was the whole team. It was great.
Now, I know you all play other sports and stuff, but are you going out for you said some of the girls are trying out. Do you play on a travel team too?
Some of us do.
Some?
Yeah.
And that'll be during the summer?
Probably from now until next season.
When does it start?
Tryouts are tonight for the fall, fall season, and then when we're summer team is probably a month. Or we already had them.
They were a month ago.
Yeah, we already had them. Oh, sorry. The fall tryouts are tonight, and then we already had them. We already had summer tryouts about a month ago, and a lot of us play for the same teams.
Okay. So you guys play, a lot of you play year round?
Yes.
Like I know Maddie plays field hockey.
Lacrosse.
Lacrosse. Are you playing lacrosse now?
Yeah.
How about the rest of you? What do you do?
And Lauren.
What are you doing now?
I'm going to tryouts right after this.
Mia, what are you doing?
I have tryouts for another club this weekend, and I had soccer.
today. So I
So
have
you
soccer
play-
3 days a week, and then usually I'm in New Jersey or New York every weekend.
Your poor parents.
Come on, let's hear it. What are you doing?
This season I'm doing unified track for the high school, and you are?
I'm doing my first season of track this year, and then I did soccer in the fall.
What did you do with track?
Yeah,
100 meter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. What else do you do? Smiley, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come on.
I run, so I do cross country in the fall and then track and fields in the spring.
I do club field hockey in the spring and then club or high school field hockey in the fall.
Okay. So you're field hockey?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't play anything this season. I used to play softball, but I kind of stepped away from that sport this year, so I have a season off.
Okay.
In the spring, I play volleyball, and then winter, I play hockey. Fall, I play volleyball. Winter, I play hockey. Spring, I play lacrosse, and I play club hockey and club volleyball. And I just came from club hockey tryouts.
When do you have time to study?
Lauren's our only freshman that got a regular shift all season long. She actually she scored the winning goal against Notre Dame. That's
I remember.
It's a little freshman.
Now, what do you see these good?
I think if I remember correctly, I said at some point during that game, she's only a freshman.
I do the same as Paige, so I do cross country in the fall and then track and field this spring.
What do you do in track and field?
I do the 800 and the javelin. Trying it out.
800.
Katie and I do the javelin together.
It's quite the experience.
How far you throw the javelin?
Oh, this is my first year. I've done it twice, and it's not going too great.
Big time.
We may have to go to a couple of.
There's one thing I can guarantee, no matter what, Paige will be smiling.
You're gonna need to step away from the javelin area. Not too good at pulling it straight ahead.
You want to hire John to catch it?
Track and field always killed me. You never know the score. You never know who's leading. It's just a mishmash of everything. It's true.
No, it's fun.
You find out the next day.
It's social.
Well, now it's 2 days later.
Of course it's
Yeah.
social, it's fun.
Social. And what are you three doing?
We both play field hockey in the fall and lacrosse in the spring.
Yeah, I played volleyball in the fall, hockey in the winter, and I used to play lacrosse in the spring, but
All right, I don't want to be
Schools.
Yes, I know. I don't want to be remiss. Where are you going?
I'm going to McGill in Montreal.
Ah. And
Were you from Canada?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm a Canadian citizen.
are you going to play any sports?
I'm looking at club volleyball and club hockey.
Okay.
They're intramural, they don't have club, but yeah, I just want something that's a little bit less, like I don't want to try out for the varsity teams,
I gotcha.
just 'cause I prefer to have more time.
I understand 100%.
You should tell the schools that you got into.
Oh.
You had to make a choice.
Come on, tell me. Oh, no.
Oh, it's always fun to listen.
No,
Come
Now
on.
we
Just
want
the
to hear
different
it.
schools that you were interested in. You can tell.
Because, you know, sometimes people think, oh, they're Shrewsbury, where are they? Oh, they're going to Worcester State. So, come on.
Well, I was
McGill.
looking at Carnegie Mellon and Georgia Tech because those were the other two schools that, like, I got into, and then not really anything else I was too interested in. I kind of knew I would go to McGill from the beginning, but I wanted to see the other schools and just see if I liked them. So.
WPI and there's a few
WPI.
other schools. She's
There's
been a little
a
while.
big, there's a big list.
She's
MIT? Wait a minute.
No.
Paige said MIT.
What do you plan on majoring in?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do, I think computer engineering, but I also got into McGill for computer science too, so I can pick, but I don't know which
Well,
one.
good luck.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
So I'm going to Ole Miss.
Ole Miss?
Yeah.
Wow.
Where is it? What town is it in?
It's in Oxford, Mississippi.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've heard of it.
You have heard of it. What are you going there
Blind
for?
side guy?
Yes.
Oh, The Blind Side? Yeah. I've been watching that movie on repeat. Love that movie.
Like Frank's Miracle.
So I'm going for journalism and new media studies.
Awesome. Maddie, you already told us, I think.
Yes, I'm going to Bowdoin.
Bowdoin, yeah.
For
Bowdoin,
field
you play
hockey.
field hockey.
Yes.
Folks, if you
Can't
never
play
saw
anything
Maddie.
else?
I'm going to try out for lacrosse
Oh,
as well.
Oh, you
Yeah,
are?
I have to try out though, so
Okay.
I don't know.
If you haven't seen Maddie play field hockey,
Oh, God.
it's a treat. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, she was a treat watching her play ice hockey.
Yeah.
too.
I know, I'm
That-
telling
Remember
you.
that rush, the final rush where she won the game on the
It-
double over?
Listen to me.
That's
Listen to me.
like engraved in my brain.
Listen to me.
Wasn't that awesome?
The biggest thing I saw during field hockey was her going down the field like this,
Dribbling on the stick.
running away
I
from
forgot to
everybody.
announce a couple things. I
What
watched
is
it.
that? All right, big time.
I'm going to Boston University.
Oh, that's a crappy school. What for?
Computer science.
Nice.
Your poor parents. I hope you're all getting money. BU's ridiculous. They all are now, right?
Just remember at Ole Miss, you'll never beat Alabama.
I know.
BU's going to the Final Four, Frozen
Yes,
Four.
they are.
The boys.
Yeah.
You're not gonna play?
I'll probably do club hockey.
Okay. All right. I've said it a million times, and Frank's heard it, you guys all heard it when you were on. It's different. It's different. These are all your friends, the kids you grew up with, the kids you played with your whole life. When you go to college,
It's a
it's
job.
almost like you're a number, right? It's a job.
It's a
It's
job.
more of a job. It's a lot harder, you know? But I'm sure you'll all have success in
You will. You'll develop friendships there, too.
We wish you the best.
we do.
Thank
I have
you.
another question. We have about 4 minutes left for the seniors. How is senior year going? Isn't this the time where we start feeling like?
Senioritis.
You only got
Look at them, look at them. They're all laughing.
You got another month, that's it?
Yeah, about a month, yeah.
Yeah.
Senioritis is real.
It's a real thing?
It's a real thing. It's hard, yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting through. We're definitely getting through.
First semester was good.
Yeah.
Second semester, not so much. It's okay. I'll try and keep my grades up.
Well,
You're gonna miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you will.
Yeah.
I think I have 16 days left till.
Oh, wow.
She goes to math and science.
Now you're counting the days.
That's correct.
16 days,
She's
2
from
hours,
Shrewsbury.
and 40.
I mean, she's a very gifted student. She's very modest, but she's a very gifted student.
That's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't ever be embarrassed by being smart. Never. Okay?
Okay.
We wouldn't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you three did it.
Yeah, right.
We also have something pretty special this year happened. It's happened once before. Delaney was named to the Dream Team. And what that is the top, they took the top
Oh, I
players
didn't
from the
even think
Boston
of that.
Herald.
All-Stars, yeah.
They form a team, they align. So
I've
they have
seen it.
3
They
forwards,
put
2
everybody's
defensemen,
picture
and a
in there.
goalie, and Maddie made the Dream Team this year.
Congratulations.
Also, Taylor Ryder and Rissa Montoya made the Scholastic Herald team.
Oh, wow,
Outstanding.
that's fantastic.
So we've already noticed, I mean, Delaney obviously put us on the map back then, but
Yeah.
to have Maddie represent us on that team is great. I mean, they've all made numerous all-star teams and all of that.
Did you have to go for your picture yet?
Not yet, I don't know.
Oh, you sent that in. That was.
Oh, yes,
you
I
sent
sent
it
it,
in.
I
You
sent
sent
it
one
like
in.
a
They all sent it in late too, but.
Yeah.
Right, Rissa? We sent that in.
Yeah, like LOL, go help her text.
Bro, I did help you after.
Well, they had Metro West All-Stars, some of them, I mean, so it's been, we've been, acknowledged. And T&G All-Stars are coming up, and that's gonna be announced soon, so, I mean, we'll have representatives from that.
Does T&G do Division I only?
No, what they do is just take the girls, basically from
All
Central
in
Mass.
Central Mass?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we always get great representation because we have always winning seasons, so.
Yeah, yeah.
This won't be any different, I think it's coming out soon, so.
Well, I told you all out in the foyer out there, thank you for allowing us to come along for the ride.
We enjoyed it.
It was fabulous. We had so much fun watching you excel at the sport that you love. And it showed that you loved it. And that's a big factor in getting that W on the last 2 games,
We've done this for 25 years.
Yeah.
And each season's special, but
This one was really.
this one
special
was
one.
really, really good.
Yeah. One final question, where's the pineapple?
Home in the
In his
freezer.
freezer.
And Frank's
We have the
freezer.
banquet, yeah, we take it home and bring it back. And so the
Same
banquet's gonna be the
pineapple all
last,
year?
well, the last, into the playoffs.
So
We don't use it all year, it's just when the playoffs. People
Like
just,
when it's all
a big,
over.
I mean, big topic, people like, what's up with the
It's
pie?
Easter time, slice it up.
I can just see somebody walking in the front, Maddie, because she's
It's
tall.
always her.
You know, Taylor always told.
Carrying